Hi, I'm Dr. Barbara Custer, and I'm going to show you a really delicious avocado and cilantro butter recipe that takes 10 minutes to make. Your family's going to love it. You can use anything. You can put it on eggs, meat, but today we're going to do it on some crab cakes. So the recipes that I'm going to show you are all in my book. And cut to. Ta-da! Here's my book. I wrote it a couple years ago called The World of Edible Medicine. I've been involved with natural medicine and healthy gourmet cooking all my life. And in this, I talk about the medicinal properties of everyday foods that you're eating that you might not even know how important they are for your health. And it's got lots of pictures in it, everything about spices, herbs, fruits, flowers, and how to use them. So I hope you enjoy this. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make a lightly dressed arugula salad. This is a Whole Foods brand. You can use any kind you want. But the reason why I like it, it's organic, and also it's triple wash, so you don't have to wash it. Makes it much easier for you. So depending on how many crab cakes you're gonna be using, this is gonna go underneath the crab cake. So you take about a handful per person. And so since we're gonna do 2 crab cakes, we're gonna do 2 handfuls. And from here, all we're gonna do is drizzle a little bit of olive oil on it. This is a technique where you put your 2 fingers in front of it so that it puts out, you can see this nice little drizzle of oil, and it doesn't make the oil glob in any one section too much. And then from here, we're gonna do the same thing with this. You can get any kind of flavor. This is a beautiful huckleberry balsamic vinegar. And these sweet vinegars pair really well with these bitter greens. You do the same thing. You put your 2 fingers over the top and you just drizzle the balsamic. This is the easiest way to do it with some tongs, and all you're gonna do is stir this up inside the bowl. You'll be able to tell if you put enough of the oil and the balsamic on it, because it should have a nice kind of glaze to it. This has plenty of dressing on it. We're just going to set this aside now to get ready for the next section, which is going to take about 2 minutes like this too. The next part is get some really nice ripe avocados. Now you don't want these too ripe. The way you can tell if an avocado is ripe is you press it and it has a nice sort of spring to it, and then you just cut it open, twist it. See how that's perfect? You just put the knife in like this and you twist it. And that's the simplest way to get an avocado out, and you just do this with 2 to 3 avocados, depending on the size. So these are ready to go. So all we're gonna do now is we're going to take a spoon and we're gonna carve these out, and we're gonna put it in this blender. So this is something your kids can help you do this. Now the thing about avocados that is so nice is they're an essential fatty acid. So avocados, then all the oils, the good guy fats, whether it's this kind of oil, flaxseed oil, canola oil, all the oils are essential fatty acids, meaning that they're essential because your body can't make them. So if you don't eat enough oils, what I've seen is people have lots of hormone problems, and they have different kinds of anxiety, insomnia, because the oils help to feed the brain. as well as break down and make all adrenal hormones and all the sex and adrenal hormones. So that's why the keto diet has gotten so popular right now. It's basically a diet while you have very high fats, but the fats are medicinal foods. You want to think about that as you're, using them. Flax seeds, all the oils, all the seeds, all the nuts. You can measure this. I'm not a much of a measurer. I just kind of have a sense or a feeling of it, but that's probably a half a teaspoon of salt. Same thing on the pepper. If you like it spicier, use more pepper. And then we're gonna take 2 green onions. So all you have to do is take the outside part of the onion off. You can chop it up just a little bit and make it easier for the blender. So I want to show you a little special Chinese cooking trick with cilantro, that if you keep it in the refrigerator in water like this, it'll stay fresh for days rather than keeping it in a bag. And when you're ready to use it, shake it off, and then you're gonna actually shave it. And I'm just gonna do a portion of this because we're gonna use this as the garnish at the end. And the nice thing about cilantro is that the stems aren't bitter like in regular parsley, so you can use the whole stems. What's nice about cilantro, it's been studied, as a medicinal food that is actually used for chelating heavy metals out of the body. Heavy metals come into the body from seafood and vegetables that are not grown organically. So we're gonna put that in. Take a simple oil that doesn't have much flavor to it, like canola oil. You can use grapeseed oil. Any other kinds of oils are gonna have too much flavor to them and it's gonna overpower this. Now, again, this is about 3/4 of a cup. We're gonna see, because we might need to add some more oil to this. It depends on how ripe your avocados are. You can see how nice and creamy and thick this is getting. Here I'm gonna add some fresh lemon juice to this, which will also give it a little bit more water content. So it's gonna make it so not only does it last longer, because you can store this in the refrigerator for up to a week and pull it out and use it on, maybe make some fried eggs in the morning and put it over some greens like this. And then what I would recommend you do is, with everything you make, you have to taste it and see if it's what you like, because everybody's taste is a little bit different. You could add more onions to this, more lemon. So, I think it needs just a little bit more lemon. And lemon is, again, medicinal food, has lots of vitamin C in it. Okay, so this is done. Now we're just gonna take this off. If we can, take it off. And it's this beautiful green color that's gonna make everything you make look fabulous. Look at the color, how beautiful it is. Plating is our next thing. So don't forget, you eat with your eyes first. So this is an heirloom tomato, and we're going to just make some easy slices that are not too thick, so you can cut them really easily, because the crab cake is very delicate. And we're ready to plate. We're gonna put this underneath You can buy all of these lovely flavored balsamic vinegars at any store. We're gonna put a circle of this tomato on here. Look at how beautiful that looks already. And then we're gonna take these crab cakes that I cooked earlier, and you wanna make it so that it has this nice caramelized side of it. These you'll just place right on top of the tomato. And you're gonna put a fresh dollop topping on top of this with a little bit more cilantro on the top. We're just gonna add some fresh tomato wedges. And share this with somebody you love, because food is always better eaten with somebody you love. Ta-da! 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 Let's eat.